Yeah, these are a couple of really great knives. This is a Kalashnikov. It's just a marketing name. It's made in Taiwan. It's actually very good quality stainless steel. I think it's AUS 8. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's AUS 6 even. It's not 420 or nothing. This is one I bought before, but I like it because it's got the recessed button on it. Actually, I got another knife by Knife Tech that had the button on it, wasn't recessed, and it had a safety here. What I did was I pushed off the safety really hard, and I ground down the button to have it recessed. I like that knife too. Taiwan makes some pretty good knives too. So this is the full size Kalashnikov. I always liked the one. I know it's just a marketing name. Okay, it is AUS 8. It says it right there. Thought it was. But I always get the ones with the serrated edge in case you gotta cut a wire or strip a wire, and or those zip ties, especially the really heavy plastic ones. They're very, very difficult to cut with straight edge. Serrated edge, they cut like butter. A lot of times even rope, if it's really thick, serrated edge. So don't close it on my finger. Hey, but this little guy, I got two little ones too. They were on sale at Blade Play, and I don't want to say anything about the laws or legality of anything, because I think in a lot of states push-button knives are illegal. Not in my state, but most of the time when you're using a knife, you don't really need this whole size. And the fact that you can carry something on you really small and still use it for whatever you need it for. Like I use a knife all the time for like car work and stuff, electronic work. I mean anything, man. It's like, well, I actually do stuff. I'm not, I'm an older generation born in the 50s there. So I do things, These are rebuildable too. The other thing is, you got the clip on there. You see the pocket clip, which is handy. I like putting them on a boot all the time. They're both AUS 8 steel, stainless steel, black coated. I like the gray ones. You can get them in any color you want. I think they got black handle. I think there's green handle, tan, desert tan. I don't know. I think there's even like bright Dago colors. That might not be a bad idea to get a bright color knife too, because the deal is, sometimes it's hard to find these things, and like if you lay them down someplace, especially like you're working on something, you lay them down someplace, like where the hell did I put that damn thing? It might be a good idea to have it in a day glow color, not just for some kind of fashion statement, because I found that's why I got the gray one. At least it's kind of like gray green. At least you might be able to notice it a little more, but than a black one. I almost didn't think about that myself, because what I actually did on one of my flashlights, I painted it. I put white and bright blue. It was a black flashlight, because every time I laid the damn thing down someplace, it's like a small light that's strong. I painted it blue and then white over here, and the rest of it was black. So now if I lay it down someplace, if it's on a light colored object, I'll see it because it's black. Part of it's black. If it's on a dark colored object, I'll see it on a, it's because it's blue and white. I'll see it. That might be an idea why you want to get the colored one too, one in the bright colors. I think they have these in red, pink, blue, and all this other garbage. But it comes in these cool looking cases. There's another one in here. See? So, but and you got your lanyard hold on there too, right? So the thing is, they're handy, and you don't really need even this size. And even I don't want to say nothing about the law, but the smaller the knife, the less attraction it gets. And if we're just using it for, I got to cut open some packages, I got to cut some rope, I got to strip some wire, I got to cut some zip ties, I don't know, I got to scrape something off to make good electrical contact, whatever. The little guy will work fine too. And they both have, you notice on the back, they have on the back here, the, see that? The handhelds and a little bit of serrations back here, and they both have the finger grips. So they work pretty good. The case is kind of like a little cute marketing thing. I mean, I don't know. It looks like a Kalashnikov magazine, but they're made in Taiwan. Taiwan generally has some pretty good stuff. I mean, I know people don't like stuff made in China, but Taiwan actually has some pretty good quality stuff a lot of times. And I've never really had any problems with these Kalashnikovs. I saw they're rated pretty high. And that's, like I said, it's just a marketing name. But you know, I guess between now and Christmas, these things are going to be on sale over at Blade Play. What did I think these were $24.99 each, these guys. And if you go over $50, the shipping's free. So, you know, yeah, they're just under $50. You have to buy something else for $5 or something. Then you got your free shipping. But yeah, they're good knives. And as I said, you know, you really sometimes you feel the difference in the weight on this versus this guy. They're, you know, it's got a little more heft to this one. But you know, this little guy will work. The little guy will work, man, for most common day stuff. So, and I like the recessed button on it because the recessed button is just easy to use and it's easy to close up. You know, not too easy one-handed to do it sometimes to close up. But the recessed button is a lot better. I like the recessed button and the lever lock the best. But you know, the one advantage, I love the Italian knives too, but the one advantage on this thing is you got the clip. See that? You got the clip and you got the little bit of those bumps on there like that, so when the clip goes on there, there's bumps on the handle and bumps on the clip. Clip don't slide off, and nothing's really going to rust on this thing, you know. So good little knife, especially for the price. I mean, usually you get a knife around that kind of money, $25. It's a piece of junk, especially if it's a automatic push button knife, right? Not these are pretty damn good. And like I said, it's kind of a marketing name, but whether they called it anything, if they called it the opera knife or something, or I don't know, you know, the deadbeat knife or something, I don't even know what they would call it, the hermit knife. But even whatever they called it, I wouldn't care. It's just a design. I mean, it's kind of just a marketing name. I'm not really thrown by marketing BS names. I'm really pushed by the usefulness. And there's a lot of usefulness in this little guy, in this little package, you know. Really. And being that small, you know what sucks about laws a lot of times? First off, you can have laws that are, you know, they say that this is the law, but then you always got the end guy doing the interpretation on the law. And even if both these knives are totally legal and wherever you are, the smaller one would attract less attention, you know, legal, even if it's 100% legal. You know, in other words, if you're carrying it someplace, you know, just in case you might need it, you know, you might want to do something, whatever that. Well, another advantage, the little mini one fits in my little sheath I made for my Rebel one here. This is kind of a flat one, so it does fit in there. And with this color like this, man, you never even notice that sucker's in there, man. It goes in there somehow. Seems like the clip is hanging up on something. There it goes. Got to get it from right up there. But you never notice it. This one with the red. Notice that one a little more, right? Actually, that's got a little bit better stainless steel, but that's damn well. This was only like $4 or something. I don't even think it was that much. I think I paid $7 for 2 knives or something. The small one and the big one, it might have been $3. So you can make a little holder and put on your boot. You never know it's there. It's so damn lightweight. I wouldn't use this as a neck knife though, because if you have this hanging from your neck and this pops open, you don't want that on your body, man. If it's in a little sheath on your boot, that's a good knife to have, man. So for the money, man, you can't beat that damn thing. Like I said, most of the time you don't use the whole blade. You don't really use a really long blade. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. To me, that's a good little tool, man. Great.